Let's see. Where is it at?
Welcome, guys. If you guys are just tuning in, our live will be starting as soon as some people get in here. If you're watching this back, thanks again for watching. You know, we don't title our YouTube lives, so like the content you get in these is like random. But I think there's a lot of juicy details we get into with these lives.
Like it's certain things like we were just talking about. It's like things in here now we gotta go like pick through it because we say so much in the lies that you get some sneaky information in there consistently.
Mm-hmm. We have so much. Oh, let me throw this up here. We have so much to get to today, even more than we thought we were going to.
For sure.
Tonight's gonna be a good one once we get some people in here.
First of all, how do you hear me? My mic wasn't even near me. You can hear me?
I could hear you perfect. Are you look on there and see if you're using that mic and not a different mic?
No, it's this one. Right? It should be. Let me see.
See what it says there. Actually, I should do that too. The settings. Oh, mine's probably bad too. I'm using the wrong mic also. I'm gonna use this. Does this sound better?
Yeah. Oh wow, you're right.
You hear me? How does it sound?
Super deep.
Deep?
Oh, talk again. Just talk.
Talking.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. My bad, you guys. A little technical difficulties.
Yeah, your audio is completely different now. That's crazy.
Is it better?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to check that.
Wow. This whole time. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been trying to. Let me see.
Welcome if you just joined. It looks like we have one watcher. We're waiting for a couple more people to get in here. We got some exciting stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
today.
we got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, did you post on Instagram that we're live? Maybe we should do that too.
Oh yeah. Let's get that.
Yo, my escape world, what's up? Welcome. We've got so much greatness today. I've not been this hyped in so long.
Oh wait, Dylan, hold on.
Black Ash, what's going on?
Hey, Black Ash, what's up, bro? My guy.
What is this? What are you sending me here? I never saw that.
That's crazy.
Can we show this?
Yeah.
Without audio, right?
Yep. No audio. Free use content, by the way.
I'm gonna start from the beginning. I never saw this.
So is this actually in the miniseries?
This is some kind of miniseries. Yeah, I don't know what miniseries the monster miniseries. They broke into the. I guess I missed that.
You see what my escape world said, Dylan?
That's what I'm talking about. My escape world.
Yeah.
You saw the Instagram post? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be.
Yeah, we can. Also, just real quick, I was watching this one video and they were saying how, remember back in chapter 2, season 1, it was barely any new content, like content and skins and all that type of stuff, because it's the first season. They said season 2 is when we got all that content. So I'm interested to see what's about to happen because it's clearly already setting up for that.
Well, yeah, because they had to give the gamers time, right? Because you have to get used to the whole new island. Got so much you have to get used to. Man, I'm so excited for next season. But yeah, the comics. So I'm sure. I guess My Escape World heard there's a new comic coming out. Like we said, there's going to be. We're so excited. June 29th. I've already pre-ordered my first one. Thanks to Rob over here.
Yeah. I seen that. As soon as I seen the post, I went straight to eBay. I bought a couple and I saved some for Dylan because the thing is, once Dylan sees it, it's all gone anyway. So it was nothing I can do for anybody else.
I mean, I'm sure more people are gonna be up there, but we
Yeah.
have to talk about this. This is gonna be crazy. So I
Yeah.
like that it's Marvel, and I'm not a huge fan of this particular cover, but I cannot wait for all the covers. I think this cover tells you a lot. Like you see, Jonesy
Mm-hmm.
has the handcuffs. We have a new character here who may be part of the 7.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I think she must have broken him out.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be so interesting. I can.
First of all, also shout out to the person I slept by accident, but shout out to the person that just got that paradigm in a PSA 9 because hopefully you bought that because you have good instincts and you understand that paradigm is about to pop back up in the storyline. So if you're the one that bought that, that's dope. But that's it for that. We gotta get to these comics.
Yeah, this is gonna be so crazy. So this is gonna be
Yeah.
Marvel. So they did the whole DC run. This run is gonna be 5 issues,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have multiple covers, and there's gonna be in-game cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what those are gonna be yet, but Spider-Man's dead ass center. So I don't know. More Spider-Man skins.
And also the artist that they pulled for these is going to be dope seeing all of this. I would say this: if you have a good relationship with your local comic book stores, tell them to order. So if there is any 1 out of 25s, 50s, 500s, A, B, and C, make sure you just give them a heads up. I sent my comic book store this notification. I sent them everything. I'm like, buy them. I'll buy everything. Don't worry about it. So that's just a heads up.
Nice. My Escape World Associates 5 Raw Paradigm. I don't have any of the 7.
That Dylan, he said he said he bid at 200. That's what I bid at my escape
That's
world.
exactly
I was
what
like,
yeah.
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna stop at 200, and then that's where I'll stop for right now. So good stuff on that. Having 5 raw.
So what I like when I was reading this,
Mm-hmm.
once I was reading again, wasn't this one? There was one where it says that it was like going to have huge effects on the Marvel and Fortnite stories, and I love that everything is canon. And I was talking to you this offline. I was like, I don't know comics that well. I was like, has there ever been a story that ran through both DC and Marvel that was canon to both?
Mm-hmm. In that short period of time as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, I mean, the Fortnite comics could be major. They're like connecting the two worlds, and like it's so hard to connect DC and Marvel, right? Even
It
in like
is,
movies
yeah.
and stuff. I mean, we're all open to podcast guests. I guess it depends on who they are and what they have to share.
Yeah, yeah. Also, thank you for joining though, for sure. My escape world, yeah. We gotta be locked and loaded for this one.
I mean,
I think
I like his style here. I just can't wait to see what else they do. Like, I want to see Spider-Man like actually like
yeah.
zipping through the air. You know, like the actual like Spider-Man stuff. You know.
So I want him to be wearing the foundation suit. Like that's the one I want to see. I want to see him in the foundation suit. Hopefully one of the covers have that.
Is who's a Spider-Man fan? I want which Spider-Man is this? Can we get clarity on that? What symbol this is? Because I don't know. I'm not that I don't follow the comics that well. I don't know which Spider-Man this is. This is Peter Parker. Okay. Because Peter Parker had the.
Yeah.
Is Peter Parker the one who got the foundation suit in the comics?
Yeah, I think, don't quote me, but I matter of fact, I won't even do that.
I mean,
if somebody knows, how about that?
So the Foundation is the leader of the 7. They have Spider-Man in here, and the suit is called the Foundation. It's like,
yeah, and the foundation suit was obviously before Fortnite and the foundation and everything like that. But like you said, I wonder. It's interesting if they can connect that in some type of way.
If they never explain, I don't know if they did. If they never explain where the suit came from, because you have to remember, the Foundation was talking to Batman. He said he's been fighting for the 0 Point since before Batman was like alive.
That's true. So they possibly could connect that.
I mean, he could. I mean, the Foundation has been fighting for a long time.
First of all, let's just say how they really did a number on Jonesy. Jonesy looks fire in this. Like
That's the artist.
yeah,
That's the artist. Like
yeah, his
representation, right?
interpretation. It
Yeah.
kind of looked like
He looks badass. I mean,
what was the boxer in Rocky? That Rocky went
oh, I know who
against.
you're talking about.
Yeah, the Russian.
No way I know his name. There's no way I know his name. But yeah, he does look. He does kind of look like that.
Yeah,
He
kind of
looks
looks like
bulky. He looks
yeah.
he's muscles. He was
You
in
got
prison over here training. Look.
Yeah, that's you got Shuri. You got dang, bro. You got Wolverine. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
Now she's from
Black
Black Panther.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's his sister. Go.
Oh,
So
that's the really smart girl.
yeah,
But I only seen
that's
the movie.
yeah.
Oh, and they have some futuristic technology. Oh, I wonder
My
how
escape
that.
world, right?
Yeah, he's been working out in prison. Exactly. There's so much. There's so much fire. I'm gonna have to go look up this artist. They're doing lots of. So I don't know if you guys know, but Marvel normally does a bunch of covers. So like some as many as like 30 per issue. Like I've seen some they did there. I hope they don't do that many because I like to get multiples of each, and that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
But we will get a whole bunch of different to choose from. I will be looking for any Donald Mustard covers. That's kind of what I like to collect, the Donald Mustard ones. So this is coming out in June. So I don't think so March. So at the end of this season that's coming out.
End of the season, yeah, because April, May, June. Yeah, that's the end of the season.
So I'm thinking that this whole season is going to be about Jonesy in prison.
Well, and then but okay, now I have to find this. I think that 100% is the case. So is it Io versus the 7 and Jonesy is the one they're trying to release? That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Who I have no idea, but I think Jonesy's going to be in prison, and the IO is trying to save him because he knows who he called the sisters were and Gino.
Yeah.
So that's why the 7 want him, I guess, because that's their ticket.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to break him out. So that's part of what the whole war is going to be about. And both sides are probably going to try to recruit the loopers. It's going to be like I said in one of my older videos, it's going to be like season 2 of like chapter 2. It's going to be just like that, except for IO's going to, you probably get to pick. Are you on the IO side or are you on the 7 side?
That's tough, actually. Tough.
I'm all day. I think everyone's going to be on the 7. I don't think anybody likes the IO after she did everybody dirty. What's her name?
Sloan, Dr. Sloan.
She did everybody dirty.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody
that was filthy.
She just left us to die.
Yeah. That's
all right.
Oh man.
We're gonna wait for more people to come back in. We'll keep talking about this. While there's people in here, we do have some exciting stuff. We have an SGC here. Our movie.
This is gonna be a dope reveal. Hold on. Wait.
All right, this is.
Yeah, you took the audio out. Hold on 1 second. There you go. All right, there we go.
You can still hear me?
Yeah. Okay. David, yes, sir. My escape bro, yes, he already knows. We couldn't wait on that one.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. I know the grades. All right. So I'm gonna save these here. So I'll show you guys some of the bad stuff that I sent in that didn't work. I only sent in like reloaded here. I got 8.5 on this guy. You can kind of see what I'm chasing. So here's a -9. He looked pretty good. It's gonna be hard. So I told Rob one of my new goals is to get a pristine. I want to try to get a pristine and a reloaded card. like out of either Midas, Renegade Raider, or Black Knight, or no Chaos
Absolutely
Agent.
reaching for the stars with that one. That'd be crazy if you pulled
I
it
ordered a
off.
whole bunch of products, so we'll see. Here's one of the best things I got. It's a 9.5 Renegade Raider. Super excited about this. Yeah, the Midas looks sweet in the slab. I can't wait to. I want to get it at least 9.5. I'm going to shoot for a 10 and a gold, the gold pristine. Yeah, it looks fire. Just wait till you see this next one. We've got the event card for the end.
That's my favorite one right there. You got to flip it over.
So you have the back, but I was saying it's like this white actually works in the SGC slab. It goes black and then it does white and then it does black again.
Yeah.
It's freaking
They'll say,
fire.
there goes this pop one.
Yeah, well, I joined you over here because one got a 9 and one got a 9.5. And those are the two best Renegade Raiders I had. I have about 12, I think. But I have more product coming, so I'm going to be opening this. I'm going to be submitting some more Reloaded. I don't care that nobody else is.
Reloaded is fire. I don't care.
They're fire. They're fire when they're graded. All right, to the main event. To the main event, guys. So I sent in some cards, some Koro Japanese stickers. And we've got, let's see if we can get this closer.
Yo, that looks so fire in the slab, bro. And it says Prism on it. That's what's fire about it. I love that it says Prism.
And on the back. So this one got an 8.5. I thought it looked pretty good. But it's okay because one of our greats here got a 9.5. The Peely.
Yeah. You the first to do this, bro.
I know that this is pretty exciting. And it got even better than that, guys, because I sent in another one. And it got a 10. This is pretty sweet. All right, and then it got even better because I sent in another one and got another 10.
Got another 10.
So they gave the 8.5 to the one. That's fine. And then I did send in one more. The last one I sent in was the Jonesy, and he also got a 10. So I probably will send in the rest, but I wanted to send in these main ones first.
Wait, my skateboard, you did? That's crazy.
I saw Peely, Koro, and PSH on. No way. Are you serious? I'm going to have to go look now. I've never looked.
Nah, my skateboard. I thought that was I thought that Peely was a base from Series 1 from PWCC. Maybe I'm tripping.
You said, are they loose? Let me So they're in a. I don't know if you can see this. They're in like a little, some kind of plastic thing. I don't think it moves. Yeah, it doesn't move. It's in like this this hard plastic piece to keep it in place.
Well, when me and Dylan was talking about it, we were talking about how SGC is so accustomed to grading the tobacco cards and the soccer stickers and everything. So I was sure they were going to do good on these. My skateboard, I think that's the base one you're talking about. Are you talking about the SGC 9?
I have to see. I haven't seen any from PSA. Regardless, I like SGC, and I think these look sweet. And the same thing with the Reloaded. Not that Reloaded won't look good in PSA, but like this Midas.
Oh, he said PSA. Yeah, he said PSA. I didn't see that one. Hopefully, my skateboard can pull that joint up. Tell us about it. That's crazy.
What are the on PWCC?
What is it? My skateboard, was it in the
what
it's in the fixed price? It might have it in the fixed price instead. I was looking at the weekly auction. That's what it was. Let me see.
I'm interested to see.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. I was looking in the
what's it listed as for fixed price?
I'm about to look right. I'm looking right now. Oh, it is. Oh shoot. $350.
That's pretty fair.
$350 for the PSA 9, $2,000 for the PSA 10.
Oh, dang. Wait a minute.
Yo.
Guys, don't do that. I got y'all. 1,500 right here.
Yo, so who graded that?
I don't know, because those were nowhere to be found until we were talking about them. Till my
That's dope.
World brought them up.
That's dope. My
And they
escape
get
world,
that
good
back
catching that.
fast. And they must have graded those fast. But yeah, so these are sweet. I have more Peelies I'm probably gonna grade. Like Black Ash said, I'm probably gonna I need to get the 10 set, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's
So
dope.
I do want to get a Midas and a 10 and a Renegade Raider and a 10.
First of all, once again, shout out to my escape world for putting us onto these.
Right?
Shout out.
I would have never found those.
Yeah.
And now they're my addiction because more keep coming out. I'm updating the Fortnite website, so I can probably pull that up. Whenever I see new Koro stickers, I'm gonna update it. So let me share this. So you can see here that there's the number 12 is the foundation.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go crazy on these for like price wise. I mean, 2,000 is a lot. I wonder, because they printed so many. The hardest it can be finding gonna be the first couple, the holographic ones.
I think it's that seller is smart though. They're playing on the FOMO aspect of it, because they just, so many people don't know about it. They don't know how rare it is. So yeah, that is a good thing to say. Like, there could be, and there more than likely is, a lot of these stickers.
Yeah, especially the latest ones, like the Peely ones, and it could be that a lot of people use them, and they're all gone. But then again, I think they printed like 80,000 of that comic. So there could be, who knows?
Oh, and David, my escape world let us know that that there's a PSA 9 and a PSA 10 of the Peely Coral on PWCC fixed price.
Yeah, my escape world. The Peelies are hard to find. I agree.
Yeah.
Those are going to be the hardest. It's been almost a year since those came out, and they weren't popular. So they either got used or thrown away.
Very easy to get thrown away too, by the way.
Yeah, they put so much stuff in those packs. Like, I threw stuff away that I wasn't interested in. So for sure, those can be thrown away. But I will have to say, for SGC, it was smooth. They didn't ask for any information. I gave them the description, got it back really fast. So props to SGC. That was fun.
Great transition. So do you need me to send you the picture of the price difference real quick so you can put it up there?
Oh yeah, sure. We were going to talk about that. So if you guys have been cards for a while, normally it's always gone PSA, and then BGS, and then SGC. And in terms of popularity and like what things sell for, I'm gonna throw this up to the stream.
So shout out to the Lucas Tigers and Browns podcast for this picture. But go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah, so the Michael Jordan rookie card 10 sold for $240,000 on PWCC, and the SGC sold for $192,000. Which, yes, SGC normally sells for a little bit less than PSA, so this makes sense. But it outsold the BGS
9.5
by huge amounts. So if you don't know, BGS is normally like the same as like a 10 for PSA.
And look at the pop reports. What do y'all feel about this overall? Like when it comes to PSA, SGC, BGS? To be honest, I like all of the slabs. Comparing PSA 10 to a BGS 9.5 is not fair. Why not? A BGS 9,
Yeah, BGS 9.5 is pretty much the same as normally they cross over to a 10 at PSA. The BGS 10 is pretty much a pristine SGC 10. BGS is really, really tough on their 10s. It's hard to get a 10 with BGS. So normally it goes BGS 10, then PSA 10, and then used to go BGS 9.5, but I don't know if that's the case anymore.
Yeah, that and but the thing is like I get what Omar is saying. It's just that throughout time, that's where that was the equal. You know what I mean? Like a pristine 10 is over a PSA 10. You know, and you know, and when it sells as well, so you have to compare it to a 9.5.
Yeah, Black Ash, you're right. So
Right.
but I don't even know if they
Yeah.
have this card in a BGS 10. I probably doubt it. If they do, it's probably worth over $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it is the pop, but interesting enough, I mean, these would all cross grade the same, I feel like. Yeah, 10 does look better than 9.5. I think these are all cross grade the same. So really, when you look at pop, do you look at just PSA, or do you consider all the options?
See, so I get and also on this, right? You as the buyer, not even the seller, what are you going after? So are you going to pay 48K for a 9.5, or are you going to pay 240K for a PSA 10? Like, what is your opinion on that? It gives a lot of information for the Fortnite market in the community as well. So what do y'all feel about that? Like, if this was if y'all had the funds, what are y'all gonna grab? These all sold at the same time, by the way. This is a PWCC auction. All of these ended at the same time. Obviously, you know, with the auction extended time, but overall, these are all ended at the same time. And this is the ones that people chose, the three buyers.
Honestly,
What would you have did?
I'm buying the BGS and switching it over. If I'm a
Hell
seller,
yeah.
I am no longer doing BGS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now,
Like
what's your reason for not doing BGS anymore? What do you feel right now?
well, looking at this, even though there's 530, PSA has 319 pop. 240,000 versus 48,000. That's crazy. As a seller, I'm not gonna, if that's what it's gonna be getting. Like I get SGC, right? I like SGC, and I realize that keeping my collection in that is gonna get me a little less than PSA. But if it got me 20% of what I would with PSA, I wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
48,000 is like 20%.
Omar, that's what we're saying. We're agreeing with you. Like, you definitely got to go with the 48K. And to be honest, I'm not sure that I would switch it out of the BGS slab. You know, I mean, I don't dislike BGS. I mean, I don't think I would send cards to BGS right now, me personally, but I will buy a BGS slab and leave it in it. I don't dislike BGS, but for me right now, I'm definitely PSA and SGC depending on the card.
That's true. Like I said, I'd look at the card, but looking from here, I can't really see anything.
Yeah.
Nothing obvious. The color, like maybe the color changed over time, but I don't see that in this picture.
Oh shoot. I don't know what just happened to Dylan, but yeah, Omar, I definitely feel what you're saying 100%. That's like for me, he said he recently bought a SGC 10 card and I had to return it because it's not gem mint. Yeah. I feel you.
I mean, I have some SGC cards, and
for sure,
my 10s look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm actually satisfied with the SGC I have. I'm not.
I would say
then
you'd have to return your PSA ones too, because I see PSA 10s. I see PSA 10s go for like.
I'm not gonna lie. So not even pushing a company right now. But Card Score, you know how Card Score has you can actually score the cards on their app, right? And I've scored PSA, BGS, and SGC, and they all have their flaws for sure. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, all companies.
Yeah, Omar, I get what you mean.
I think all three of those companies are normally good. I just know maybe it's just their customer service and people are kind of sick of BGS. That could be it.
Well, we also talked about, so I believe Omar is a heavy BGS slab. I think Omar, quote me on that, correct me on that. Do you collect a lot of BGS? Charizard claiming it wasn't a PSA. Yeah, Black Ash. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's that's
I mean,
always
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, because you're really trying to buy that quality, and you're just supposed to use like the tin as like, okay, this is probably a pretty good card, but you still got to look at it,
Yeah.
which is kind
Okay.
of hard.
Tell me this: Do you feel it's almost OCD at this point when it comes to that? Like the returning of the like, what do you feel about that? Like if you got a card in there and it's already graded, and the person didn't make it a PSA 10, PSA did. So what do you feel about that? Like, do you think it's worth returning?
I guess it depends. So they're talking about Pokemon. I don't have any Pokemon, and the centering I could see the centering being an issue for those. I mean, if it's for a PC, I guess it depends on, like, if it's something small, like a tiny white dot or something. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's way off center, maybe. But wouldn't you be able to see that when you buy it? That's off center.
Well, it's interesting that a lot of people don't do their homework on that as well, because they it's like you can definitely. I mean, unless somebody didn't take a picture of the back, which happens. So I don't know. It's interesting. I genuinely do like all three of them, but if I'm sending cards in right now, I'm definitely going PSA and SGC first.
That's true, Omar. If they like put in the title gem card, like they're not. I mean,
Right? Yeah,
it
I get
has to
what you
be a
mean.
gem card. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
You're not
don't try
saying
to catch
PSA
me.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you say like or a gem,
for sure.
yeah, that's true.
Omar, I agree with
Regardless of the
that.
company.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I like to buy crappy companies cards with me visually looking at it, crack them open.
If I'm being honest, when I go to buy when I'm buying PSA, BGS, or SGC, I look at the card and that's it for me. You know what I mean? Like I do my own judgment on it as much if it's there. Like, even if they say it's gem mint, I'm looking for myself if I can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with all three. I think they all look great.
Yeah.
For my PC and for cards I'm doing right now, it just makes sense for SGC. I mean, for me, I just sent these in 10 business days, $40 a card, super fast, no issues.
Yeah.
And I could track it the whole time. It's super easy to enter into the system. That was great for me. So that's where my PC is going for right now.
Yeah. Now, okay, so let's look at this. And I want y'all to answer unbiasedly. So there's three different things that's going on with all three different companies. PSA, as y'all know, Nat Turner and his company took over and bought the company. Then they bought Card Ladder. They're putting a little things in place. So I feel like business moves, they're kind of doing a little bit more on that front, where SGC is their customer service. They never went down during the pandemic. They fluctuated their prices, but they stayed open. BGS stayed at that 175 point, but at least they had a price point. What do you feel about the company and their moves they made in the past couple, let's say in the past year? What do you feel about that?
I think PSA is doing good. They're bringing it down. I just think BGS, from what I know, I think they've been like radio silent. And SGC has been keeping up with everything. To answer your question, David, the bait, I could have done for 30. I only sent in like 11 or 12 cards, so I just went ahead and did the 40 per card, so I could get them back in 10 business days, just so that you guys could see them and we could show off the core stickers. But you can do them for $30 a card. It was the same as any modern card.
Yeah,
put it that way. But now I have to go find these freaking PSA ones because I want to see what they look like different.
Yeah, just go to PWCC fixed price. You got to scroll a little bit.
Yeah, I'll look at it later. One thing we did want to do is I think I'm going to give one of these Koro sticker cards away, one of the Peelies, to one of you wonderful subscribers. So be looking for that video. We're still trying to figure out how we're going to do that, but I'm going to give one of those Peelies away. I think once we hit like
that's going to be a fun one.
Like 200 subscribers or 250 subscribers.
200 is good.
200?
Yes, Omar, I absolutely agree with that.
Let me read it.
100,000%.
Yeah, see,
I have
I
I
have
have no
four.
debates with that. Yeah.
I agree, and I guess SGC doesn't do that because I have no issues.
Yeah.
So I have 40 cards at PSA, and I just found this out recently. That's why they don't charge you up front. And so, like, one of those is a Black Knight Hollow. And when I sent it in, the most one was sold for was like 800.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When I sent it in.
Yeah.
Now one sold for like 10K.
Yeah.
So they're gonna upcharge me. But that's just one.
Yeah.
Like, or one sale. It's like, how are they gonna do that? What if
Like
it doesn't sell like that again?
like even like to be honest, Eduardo, he really lucked out because the time frame that he got his car back, he just missed uh those major sales where they could factor that in, because I think he ended up, like, not talking about money wise, but he ended up getting upcharged pretty heftily,
So
because I think it was what, maybe 3 BKs in their shards. So yeah, he
yeah,
got upcharged pretty
he has
good.
some fire. He has a lot of fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoever has the PSA 10 or cracked ice, whoever has it, I don't know if you're in here, please don't sell that until I get my
Yeah.
cards back. Please. I've got 2 really nice Aura cracked ice at PSA, and I don't want them factoring in your 10 price because I have no idea what Aura is going to sell for.
Yeah. So that
That's gonna screw me over.
yeah, yeah. That then my escape world, yeah, they I watched their podcast on, well, I used to, well, we do ours at the same time now, but I watched their podcast, and they were saying that they were trying to get more of an efficient price, but we know what that is. They want to make sure the price is exact with card ladder, and so they can upcharge the right way. At least that's what, I mean, you have to look at it that way. You
That's
kind of
kind of
have to,
petty,
right?
though, right?
Yeah, yeah. You kind of have to look at it
I was
that
like,
way.
then they're skimming off a lot of your profit because you as
Yeah.
the card holder are
Mm-hmm.
taking all the risk to pay all
All
this
the risk.
money. First,
Mm-hmm.
you have to pay to get the card or find the card. Then you have to pay to
Yeah.
get it there, get the grade, and
Mm-hmm.
then they're gonna take all that. They're like, "Oh, this is worth a lot of money, so we're just gonna take it." See,
Well, they be like, wow, this went up a lot. Let's hit that. It's just
especially with
like
the
it.
card ladder.
Yeah, yeah. Car. I mean,
See that
car ladder. They're not gonna
you
miss
guys
with
just
that. You know what I mean?
you guys just convinced me. I might be just SGC now. I was both for like before we got on this podcast. I was like
but
PSA and SGC are for me, but
but that's why the unbiased conversation is important, because it's like, well, what, like, let's look at everything, and then it's like, what do you come down to? So
that's
yeah,
petty. That's petty.
it's
I mean, I'm happy buying slabs off eBay from their PSA
yeah,
slab, but sending
yeah.
them in just to get yanked like that.
And the thing is, if I'm being truthful, I genuinely do like, overall my opinion, I genuinely do like the BGS slab the best. Like the thickness, I really do.
Mhm.
Like, um, but and I think after that it would be SGC, but PSA is like implemented in the brain and everything like that. So it's great to have these conversations just to think that through.
So I kind of like this slab, but you know what I don't like about BGS
What?
is that it being so thick, does it kind of like make it less clear? Have you noticed that?
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
I get
like
what you're
there's
saying.
more plastic between you and the card,
You and the
and it
card,
is
yeah.
in like PSA and SGC. It's so clear to see the card. It's just like
Right.
right there.
Hmm.
And I guess BGS is inside the penny sleeve,
Yeah.
so that adds to it too. Like when I get my slab, I really like how the
To see
cards
the
look.
yeah.
That's why I don't like them in top loader. It's like it's like the plastic of the top loader takes away from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Once they get slabbed, they look so much better.
Yeah.
BGS still look good. I just take that into account. I feel like
Yeah.
I had some Allen Iverson refactors from his rookie.
Yeah.
It's Redemption, and it was an old card, but it still looked a little
Yeah.
I don't know, blurry, glossy. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But I think that's a really good conversation. I mean, for PSA, I mean they got to get their times down, especially if they'll be charging. Like if they make me
Yeah.
wait, if they make me wait over a year to get my cards back and then upcharge me like triple what I was
Yeah,
supposed
like
to pay,
come on, like that's crazy.
I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna have to talk to customer service.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
Well,
year?
yeah, because like I mean, you think about it, it's certain situations. I mean, we haven't even talked about MC Sport. Is it MC? I don't want to say the wrong one, but the guy that and the company that was doing the bulk submissions, and he had to
Mm-hmm.
file bankruptcy, because when they sent that submission back or was ready to send it back, it was like it was over 500K or something. It was something crazy. Like it was nuts.
Yeah, I remember
And
reading about that.
he didn't manage his money right. So that was on him. But also that upcharge is pretty nuts. Like, so yeah, it can go either way with that. Unfortunately, it sucks.
Is that why? It's because they upcharge stuff?
Well, it was more so because he didn't do escrow. So he wasn't managing the money right.
Well,
Like,
that's why they need to charge you right away. Like when they didn't charge me when
yeah,
I put my order in, I was kind of pissed. I was like, really have to
yeah,
just randomly
yeah,
have a couple $1,000 for my submission? It's
yeah.
like that's not really.
Yeah, that was those situations suck, man. They really do.
I mean, I have like at least 5 USA Series 1 shards at PSA,
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
whole bunch of hollows. I was only expecting to pay like 1K.
Yeah. And
I
it's
don't
like
know. I don't
every
know what I'm gonna pay now.
and then it's weird, let's be honest, even if you're 90% collector, right? When you have cards at PSA for that long and you see a sale, like so for instance, you have a dark bomber there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a dark bomber, let's say you at the bare minimum, you expect a PSA 9. When you see a PSA 9 go up for auction and it does great, you're happy, but you're like, wait a second. Now I'm gonna get, now I'm gonna get upcharged on that. So it's a weird feeling as somebody that has cards there and everything that can happen in that amount of time.
Has anybody who's gotten their cards back, well, that's waited a year? I feel like I have to look into that because
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it
the
was.
longer they can just wait and then the cards go up and they make more money.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's in their best
Mm-hmm.
interest because cards go up over time. That's just
Yeah,
how it happens. Over time, the cards go up.
yeah,
So it's in their best interest to
yeah,
make people wait.
yeah. Which is a whole nother thing. So like, that's a whole nother thing. Um,
Y'all got me skeptical now. Like for
we're
real.
probably we're probably going to circle around a couple topics today. We're probably going to end up definitely coming back to the comic books as well. But have you watched any of the FNCS?
A little bit. I was hanging out with Black Ash in the lobby
Yeah,
today, watching some of it. I really like how deep they get into like the whole metaverse. It was really cool in there.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we went
It's
to the
dope.
little lobby
Mm-hmm.
and you can.
Mm-hmm.
So what's cool is that you can watch it, and once you get, if it's like a break or something, you can go to a different part. Same. You're in the same game, but you go down
Yeah,
the hall and you can play box fights against people
yeah,
and
yeah.
do all these different things. So it's kind of like you're
Mhm.
like multiple games in one creative world,
Exactly. Yeah,
right? It's like
yeah,
that was pretty cool.
yeah. I'm I'm hoping that Clicks. I want Clicks and Day to do really good. Clicks has been so consistent for so long, so it'll be dope to see him. I left off on game 2, so I didn't get to see if they won anything. They changed the format too now. You can actually, if you win if you actually win a game, you immediately go into the finals, and then also the top 6 go into the next into the finals as well. So that's a dope format switch.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like
because
that.
it honors both. It's like,
Hmm.
okay, if you play for end game, but you played more strategically and got the win, and if W keyed and got 10 kills a piece, 10 kills together, and you
Hmm.
also got in the top 5, you also get your points as well.
And that as Black Ash, that's just to get to the finals,
Hey,
right?
thank you for that, Black Ash. I gotta watch it now. I didn't get to finish him, so that's dope.
Oh, they
That
did qualify.
Yeah, yeah. Those are those are my guys. I mean, like their game. I like seeing duels that really have that chemistry. Like I mean, it'd be like a inch between them. They just move so clean together.
So I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I'm gonna.
Bring it up, bring it up.
I wasn't gonna bring this up. We're gonna have 4 people. I don't know. I'm just looking at this word here.
Bring it up. It's only 4. They're gonna have to watch 45 minutes to get to this part.
Okay. I was gonna bring this up later, but I mean, I'm a pretty honest guy, so like if I fuck up, I'm gonna tell you guys. And I was writing off a character from series 2, just like I was writing off Peely, right? Y'all know Zero, right, from series 2. And I started looking at this. His name's Zero. The card looks fire, by the way, but the thing I have, no one uses the skin.
Yeah.
But I was looking at this, I was like, man. Once I saw this comic, it said 0 War, 0 Point, Reality 0. Who the hell is Zero? And they named him Zero, and he's the last card of series 2.
See, because what's interesting is, like you said, the way he looks, right? It seems as though he comes from the 0 point, literally.
He either comes from the 0 point, or is the 0 point, or created it.
Yeah.
So I was like, that no one uses that skin in game, right? It's a fire ass skin. The card is fire. I already thought it was fire, but I didn't go after it because no one used it. But if he is some kind of god, like, because throughout the comics and through all this stuff, they don't say humans or people. They say very vague terms like some powerful entity or some powerful creature. They say things like that brought us here.
Yeah.
You know my one theory, right? I haven't told anybody that one theory about the Foundation, what he was saying in his monologue.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to that today.
But David, that's what I mean. Like, even we both agree. Like, that's what was original for me. I originally just like the aesthetic of the card, but you, like you were saying, it was nothing to make you hold it long term besides the aesthetic. Originally, that's what you felt.
Yeah, because I collect from like game popularity, foremost, right, and then story. And although Zero is probably one of the best looking cards of series 2, they didn't hit any of those, or marketing. Like, there's nothing about it that, except for now that I'm seeing his name being used everywhere. 0 War, 0 Point. It's like Reality 0, and it's like he looks like the 0 Point. If he comes out and he was the creator, or like he is some kind of god, and all right, I wasn't gonna do this, so I don't have the material with me. Do you guys remember season 2? Fuck it, I'm gonna look it up.
Also, while you looking it up, also, I mean, for me personally, I started falling more in love with 8 Ball. Like, I know I like 8 Ball, but I actually started using him, and I rarely use male skins. But 8 Ball is one of those skins that falls in that marketing realm that I think they're going to use long term. So that's why I think that card is great. So that's another one. Yeah, that Modern, when he was talking about that. Yeah, that I know that's Modern's one of Modern's favorite series 2 cards aesthetically. So yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about, because that is it's a beautiful card, man. That pink and blue bounce off is ridiculous. It really is. I love the Optichrome as well. It looks great in the Optichrome. And oh, I know you. Yeah.
I'm trying to
pull up that
All right, this gonna be really small. So over here it says the 7. You can barely see it over here. It says the 7, but it has these 3 figures here, right?
Yeah,
and their body shapes are kind of like Zero. You know, he's kind of pointy and kind of floating. And I've seen that somewhere else too. And in the comics, like they're super old. They're really ancient, and you've got these stone people that are like it's a giant golem being controlled by something. So he could be a god. Zero could be like some kind of god or some kind of creature like that. If that's the case, he could make it into a movie or a show. Who knows? So I was like, I don't have any. So tonight I've been trying to pick some up.
Mhm.
So I'll let you guys know this. I'm literally picking them up right now, so I really don't have any. But
That's
that's
interesting.
that's a big one for me.
Yeah.
I just once I saw it say Zero War, I thought their comic was gonna say something else, but they were like, "Oh,
See,
I don't
this
know."
is it's so crazy because now, I mean, if you look at the whole scheme of it, you have multiple different worlds trying to either take down or manage the 0 point. And you're bringing in two of the biggest worlds, the biggest universes, which is Marvel and DC. And that's absolutely crazy. Like that, I mean, what Fortnite is pulling off with these comics and just in game in general is like, it's really nuts.
Now, I mean, when I'm talking about this card, like it's not. This isn't like a This card is a card you have to get. Like I
Right.
heavily believe in aura.
Hmm.
But this just seeing, I know how Donald Mustard puts hints everywhere, right?
Hmm.
And he kind of just threw Zero into the item shop with no explanation.
Hmm.
So I think it has huge possibilities. I'm not
But
saying that this is like a guaranteed hit. It could never come to light. But I said I
also,
don't want to get stuck not having it.
right. Also, don't quote me on this, but I'm almost positive. I'm trying to just, it's been so many seasons now. I'm almost positive he came into the item shop right after the event. Like it was like within that week. It was almost like it was right after that event. I cannot remember for sure, but I'm almost positive. It was like chapter, let me see. So release date
2019,
October.
October 15th.
So what season was that? Was that chapter 2? Season
Zero
5?
was the first new item shop outfit to be released in
Yep.
Chapter 2.
There you go. Yeah.
Zero was the first new item shop outfit
I
to
thought
release in
so.
Chapter 2.
I
Let me say
thought
that
so.
again.
Yeah.
Zero was the first new item shop outfit to be released in Chapter 2. And we found out it was called that's when the whole 0 point. Okay, I mean, all right, I said too much.
Hold on. Then
Okay, let's go back to the comic. Forget about Zero,
yeah.
guys.
Hold on. I'm about to send this to you. It's about the comic anyway. It's off of My Escape World.
Yeah. So my escape world's asking about this. I know what you're gonna send me, so
Yeah.
I'll wait to
Hold on
pull
a
that
second.
up. We don't know for sure, but there's a lot of theories going around about this lady, and they've
Yeah.
been coming around for a couple of months, probably since chapter 2, I think.
Yeah. So I
I think
sent
it
it
was
to
like
you.
near the end of
Hold
chapter
on.
2.
So yeah,
Pull it up here.
this one's very interesting because this one is a part of, this one was in the Fortnite survey. And it's also, so it's supposed to be that obviously at My Escape World, as you know, they're supposed to be sisters in the 7. I mean, we believe they're 7.
Well, we don't
And
know that they're even in the
right,
7. I've listened
we
to it
don't.
before
Yeah.
because they could be like people in the IO because they says I can get you the sisters.
I
Also,
can get you this.
Geno, something like that. He's like, I can get you the
So
sisters.
that would be the IO then,
It could
right?
be. It could be either way. They could either have the sisters, or the sisters could be part of the IO that they don't like, just like Geno. Because he also said, "I can get you Geno," and it's like, why
Right.
would he? Why would he say that? Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, they're both on there. One is at the top and one is at the bottom, I believe.
All right, so this is what he's talking about, and
Hopefully they clear it. Is they clearing up as you zoom in?
not really. They're pretty blurry.
Yeah.
So it could be, I think, her
Yeah.
or
Or
her.
yeah.
So these were the two that they were saying. Oh, look, she's up here too.
Yeah.
We're probably part of the 7, but that was just fan guesses, I guess. We also have this guy up here who's obviously part of the 7.
Yeah, and that,
Does he?
so we might see all 3 of those next season.
Mm-hmm. But can we just look? Here's Midas. Can we
Midas
just
looks
talk about
fire.
like how many crazy skins they're gonna be bringing into the game?
Dylan, pull it Omega. That's the one, that the Omega Knight. He
He's
might
not
be
on
on the
this one.
next. Yeah, just go to the. Do the survey. Yeah, there it might be. Yeah, sure. Yeah, bro, that Omega is freaking nuts.
Like Omega Knight, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty crazy. I mean,
Super bulky skin, but aesthetically, that's a
yeah,
dope.
I'm never
That's,
gonna wear him.
yeah. Aesthetically, that's dope
Yeah,
for
he's pretty
sure.
crazy looking. But he does
There,
have a sword, and I know they've been working on like sword mechanics still.
yeah, and there's also a Lux in there. Just so y'all know, I'm gonna just throw that out there.
Yeah,
Hopefully Lux is coming
actually,
back.
the Lux, is she in this one?
She's in the other one, I think.
I'm gonna have to
Put Fortnite survey. Put Lux Fortnite survey or something like that. Yeah, there it is. So you got that one, and then she has another form.
I mean, she looks pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And
Then
her
she has
other
another
form,
form. Go up. Go up, and then you probably have to go to the survey pictures. Yeah, there it is.
and
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
so and when we were looking at all
So
these survey ones, right? They all have like these like scales, and like the dude has a giant sword. It looks like and now I haven't thought about this since Colombo came to the game, but it's almost like there's gonna be a whole bunch of dragons and other creatures that they're building their
dragons.
outfits
Yeah.
from. You know what I mean? And we can't deny
Yeah.
the fact that she
Yeah.
has so much gold on her.
Mm-hmm. So I hope
I
we see.
mean,
I hope we see
see, like,
Lux
like
very
look at this,
soon.
look at this guy right here.
Yeah.
Like, they all give me like these like dragon type
Mm-hmm.
vibe, you know.
Yeah.
We already got this dude. Oh, she's fire.
Yeah. She's fire. Yeah, it's a lot of like samurai dragons, and yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
And we have Colombo in the game now. He said,
Yeah,
see if you
S3.
wait, picture. Man, I'm telling you guys, between the freaking Fortnite cards, this is gonna be perfect for me. I don't know about you guys,
Yeah.
but Fortnite cards come out in March. I have 3
Mm-hmm.
months to attack Fortnite cards, and then June, I'm gonna be
It's over.
all over those comics.
It's over.
I mean, I
Yeah,
just
this is
can't
about to
wait
be
to see the
crazy.
covers they come out with. I'm gonna have so many to replace. You can see them. I have them up on my
Yeah,
wall. I have them all over my office. The cover art is what I'm gonna be looking for the most, and the story.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's just so much. There's just so much coming out.
Oh man, this is about to be crazy.
As for skins, when I was with Black Ash watching the FNCS, I saw I saw them using crap right here, the spark plug.
Spark plug, I got one for you too.
I cannot. I was like, thank God they're still using that. I can't wait for that card to come out.
Spark plug and focus. They were using focus like crazy, like that, and I actually like that skin. That's a dope skin. So they were
Yeah,
using focus a
people are
lot.
always using focus. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They've been using her for so long as well. Like she's another one for sure.
Oh, you know what? Another thing I found. Let me see. Am I in Fortnite? I am.
Oh, my escape world with the hitter.
What do you say? I'm not looking.
Spent 2K on the foundation comic book, comic art.
Oh yeah, I know. He realized those comic arts.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys something real quick.
Oh, shoot.
So when I was in this lobby earlier, and when I'm looking at like Fortnite skins and stuff, all this kind of stuff I take into account.
First of all, shout out to the pickaxe, the new pickaxe. That joint is absolutely
Does anybody know
fire.
why they chose these 4 skins? Of course, I mean, Aura is heavily used. This skin right here is heavily used. This was heavily used for a minute.
I love that skin actually. That skin is fire.
This yellow one right here. Yeah, and then this one I don't even know if that one's
That's
used or not.
that's the
It's the
FNCS skin.
FNCS skin. I don't know if it's used. But why did they use these 3 skins besides him? Is it because they're popular? So it's not just there either. So it's like There's a drift up there. But, like if you come over here, so you have them up there too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same one. You go all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah. Dill. Yeah,
And
that's the
there's
FNCS
Oregon.
game.
I mean, is that based on like usage? Like, what are they saying here? So those might be some
Yeah.
skins for you guys to look out for Series 3.
Well, yeah, because also like we talked about before, Stoneheart is low key. Like Stoneheart, I'm pretty sure they seen the statistics of it. Stoneheart is a loved skin. It may not be heavily used, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have it in their locker, if that makes sense.
You see Stoneheart where?
I think I seen Stoneheart's turn around. Am I tripping?
You talking about up here?
No, go back to the
I mean
to
Stoneheart.
the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It isn't really heavily used, but I was trying to see where you saw it.
go to where it was the pilly and everything.
Oh, the stones. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Over here,
yeah.
you got the llama.
That's Stoneheart, right?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
You can tell by her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
Black Ash.
really?
I'm pretty sure the last guy is just because FNCS.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. So I have to talk about this at some point. There's got to be a bigger. Got to be a bigger reason why there's a storm and people are fighting to the death and one person lives. Right? Because the IO did not create that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I have some theories, but like this just gives me gladiator vibes here. Like all this.
Yeah,
I know it's the FNCS, but
yeah, it does.
I just can't wait to learn more about the like island, like where it came from and what's the point of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Read the freaking comics, guys. Read the Foundation
No,
comics.
seriously.
So if you guys read the Foundation comic, you guys can. I need to know what he's saying in
Mm-hmm.
his monologue. You know, because
Mm-hmm.
the Foundation is
Oh.
saying something in his monologue, and it's super cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're definitely Greek related, kind of like Colosseum.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Read the Foundation. I mean, they're putting secrets everywhere, and like I'm missing stuff, so I can't be the only one looking at this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously.
And it's you know what I noticed too. I said this as well. Twitter is heavily the storyline part of Fortnite. They dig deep on Twitter. Like it's a small community in there, and they go deep just like we do. But they're like they do it mainly on Twitter. But like Timeless Order, Twitter, and everybody that follows that one, they go pretty deep in it. So
I
it's
mean,
not
they
just
did
us
go
for
deep,
sure.
and people are still missing stuff.
Yeah. How accurate you guys think Bunker Jones is and has been?
What do you mean by accurate?
Yeah.
Bunker Jonesy in game was saying a lot of crap. He was
Yeah.
like he was knowing
Yeah.
stuff, especially in chapter 2 when you go and
Yeah.
talk to his ghost. He was saying crap.
You know what
When Series 2 first dropped, I almost was about to go crazy trying to get his cards,
mhm.
but then I just decided to go for the regular Jonesy from Reloaded. Oh, from his stories drawings. You talking about when he was inside the bunkers?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking. Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about.
Let's look up the.
While you looking that up, also seen that you know what I forgot about because it was so long ago that Meowscles had a tattoo of Link's name on him. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That I thought that was it's always these like random little bits and pieces, but I thought that was funny. Meowscles was gonna be a nice one too as well if it come. I think that and Guff. Guff is probably one of my favorite troll skins.
Yeah, he is a troll skin
Yeah,
for sure. Is this the drawing you're talking about?
you got Mecha Team Leader right there. You got the Monster Eye.
Battle Bus.
Yeah, because
He's like, what?
this was
He's
the
like, what is the cube?
yeah.
Is this a spaceship? I know that's
No,
not a
that's the
spaceship.
yeah. No, that's the
That's the 0 point where it was.
yeah, yeah. Then
So is because Jonesy should know all this stuff, right? But is this like a warped version of him that doesn't remember, and then he's finding all this out, and he stayed alive inside the bunker?
is this him? Okay, wait, hold on. So wait, they
This
came out
was
of the
chapter
bunker in
one.
what season?
Chapter 1,
Yeah, but what season? Was it 10
9 or
or
10,
9?
9 or 10.
Could
The
could this be
futuristic
him?
one.
Could
Which
this
one
be
did?
him explaining it to
No,
because
because
he was
look,
in the
this is a
yeah,
camera. He's explaining it to a
right.
camera.
That's what I'm yeah.
Yeah.
Could he be explaining it to the IO? Because at this time he still was working for them.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a screen. I don't
But they're
know.
still on the island. I mean, this. Oh man, it's like going. It's like a brain fart. It's like. But you know, it's in pink, right? And you got this Cuddle Team Leader here. It's like Cuddle Team Leader is an underrated card.
Yeah.
Like we see it everywhere.
See, and that's the mecha team leader.
Yeah, but like here's the bear
Yeah,
here, and here's
that's
Mecha Team Leader.
yeah. See, but yeah, like Omar said, he already knew about the fight because this was going into that season. So yeah, that was going into that season when they came out the bunker. That was the season with Singularity, and the end. Yeah, so Omar's right with that.
But yeah, his battery is low in there.
Yeah, and he's clearly he has that same annoyance that he had when he was talking to them for the Spire season. Chapter 1
I
bunker
mean,
incident.
Bunker Jonesy is still an interesting card.
He is because at the end of the day, that was a big transition as well. You know what I mean? Like that transition from before Bunker Jonesy and after, and also that's also when Pilly really started getting his consistency, obviously, because that was the season after. So
if you're gonna go after a looped version of a character, he's probably the one you want to go after.
agreed.
Because he actually, like, even in chapter 2, he still remembered stuff, and they were talking to him, and he knew about the IO.
And this maybe not this moment will come back, but possibly more detail of the story could come back later on. So I think Bunker Jones is a good one. Dylan, we might have to add that to our
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. For sure.
Chilling.
I mean, I was big on him, but then I kind of like dropped off on him. I sold mine. I think I might have one Optichrome.
See, okay. So, but so help me with this, right? So the Spire season, when he when he used the Rift and the Foundation came in.
You're talking about regular Jonesy.
That's when he went rogue. But this is a screenshot, Jonesy.
This is a snapshot of him in the loop.
Yes, snapshot.
So he has to be trying to figure everything out. It's not the actual Jonesy.
Or wait, is he trying to remember? Like the way Batman was. Could he be trying to remember?
Omar, did you watch my episode on Midas? Because it sounds like you have some information I want to know.
That's what I'm saying. I think Jules is a rebel. She's a rebel, and I think that she possibly could have worked with the IO at some point. Not for a long amount of time, but because she's an engineer, she could have done work with the IO.
Okay, so if you guys didn't watch my episode on Midas, long story short, I think Midas might be with the IO. I mean, the whole family is pretty much inside the loop. That's a little strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why would they abduct the whole family? Like, I get why they did it for Batman. Batman and Catwoman. They wanted to give him like reason to figure it out and stuff.
Omar, the only ones that's not affected by the loop is the ones that have the proper
tools.
tools to not be affected by the loop. So that's the Foundation's helmet, the 7.
You need some kind of spacesuit that prevents that breaks the loop or whatever, or
Yeah.
you need to have some kind of special object that they have.
Because when the Batman Who Laughs cracked the Foundation's mask in the comic, that was a weak point for him. He could possibly be looped.
We never got an ending to the Batman Who Laughs. He's still loose on the island somewhere.
Yeah, he's still loose.
Yeah, with the handheld device.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we need more
Okay.
explanation on that.
So what we have to also okay, so this is another thing. So this is a looped Jonesy, right? This is a snapshot of Jonesy, right? How do their memories of previous fights, like they're not so much their memories, but they're almost their muscle memory, let's just call it that, because I can't think of the word I'm looking for. How does that affect all of them individually as snapshots? Like, because they're obviously just being looped, but he's obviously having a moment. Could there be more moments like this? That's what's confusing me.
When did this come out? This
This
screenshot.
right.
I'm gonna have to figure that out later because I'm not gonna go digging right now. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we kind of have to wait for the comic. And so when I look at the comics and stuff, I'm over here thinking like, where can I get a competitive advantage for collectibles?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And like at Zero, if he turns out to be some huge boss or godlike creature or whatever that we find out later in the comics, he could blow up. Same thing with like the 7. Same thing with like Singularity and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So those are all good cards to have. I don't know if he's gonna get any more story time. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
But
if his popularity is gonna go up.
And I guess, but here's the thing though. If they can tell any story, could he come back in the comics?
Omar has a great point. Like, if he's not wearing a helmet, how is he still able to remember? Maybe it's how you get put into it. He uses that item to get into the loop, therefore he's safe. But if you come in through it just normal without that way, you're not safe. Unless you have like a helmet or something. Like there's multiple ways to get inside to that loop. Maybe that's how.
Yeah.
I think the item let him get in there so he didn't lose his memories when he got in. Maybe. I'm just spitballing, really. Because that's a really good question.
Because it's a lot of layers that has to be peeled back, and you kind of got to say some stuff to just try to make sense of it. Because I don't know. So he came out season 9, obviously.
I don't know.
Let me see.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that could be hidden.
Yeah. Omar, did you read the comic yet?
Well, the Foundation the Foundation was using that device so that he could teleport or rift, right? He wasn't using the device to get into the loop, and protect himself. Because he came into the spaceship, he was rifted in there. Jonesy brought him in there with that device. Yeah, it's so much, and I have so many other questions, and it's like we're just gonna go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But if we were to recap of everything real quick, I can find it. Where'd that comic go? This is the major news. The comic's coming out. We're gonna find out so many juicy details. I would be on the lookout for leaks of covers to see what other characters they put on there. If you read the article, it sounds like we're getting Spider-Man, Wolverine, Iron Man, and Shuri.
Iron Man's gonna be dope too.
Yeah, Iron Man. Those would be some cool covers. So I'd be on the lookout to see whoever's on the cover, because they're gonna be related to the story. So keep an eye out, looking out for that. That'll be good ways to get some tips. And we'll just share this one more time. We went over these stickers. If you guys looked and liked, we're going to be giving away, I think, the 9.5 PLE maybe to our subscribers. We're gonna make a whole video about it, so stay tuned. You just got to be subscribed.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. If you guys have any content you want us to do, any questions we want us to dive into, let us know. Leave some comments. Tell us now if you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Omar, we talked about Raz. Raz is a sleeper.
Omar is like trying to drag us back in because
the
Fortnite has so many freaking layers. So you have the 0 point, right? And then you have the cubes.
The cube. Mm-hmm.
And Raz was called to the island from the cubes. The cubes, I think, called him there. Like he was having dreams about it. He got there, and then the cubes turned him into a cube version of himself.
Omar, you definitely been doing your homework, bro. Definitely.
And Omar, if you notice, they took Raz off of that box.
Mm-hmm.
Raz was on the Series 3 hobby box.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to come out in September. Then they changed the box and they pushed it back.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like Epic Games is like, no, we're not ready for you to be doing that kind of stuff right now.
So, like, hypothetically speaking, like, obviously, as we know, it's only 5 people in here right now. That's the type of characters that matter. Compared, like, when the series drops, like, that's the singularity-esque, and all those storyline ones that sneak in there. Raz is definitely one of those.
And if those characters are interesting enough to get their own story and become, like, you know how Wolverine's part of the X-Men, right? But he has his own Wolverine comics.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, Hulk's part of the Avengers. He has his own comics. So all these characters have that potential. You know.
And as y'all probably know, y'all know how many Marvel and X-Men characters, superheroes there are. You know what I mean? Like, there's thousands. So when they get their own story, that just transcends them to a whole nother level.
And some are more interested, and some have a bigger fan base than others. Some are more interesting than others. Some have
some
way
is
more
like kind of low key and niche. Yeah.
Like freaking Spider-Man popped off. Yeah, and I mean, they can always bring them back.
For sure. Agreed.
Yeah, it's hard to stay on top of this thing. Like, it's like a full-time job.
It really is. Like,
that's why I keep missing things. Like Zero, I was like, I brushed him to the side, and now I'm kind of regretting it.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the 1 point for our the video we're doing next week. But yeah, even the thing with Renegade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll save that.
Follow us on Instagram. I'll be throwing out some random stuff. Every time I think of something on Instagram, I just kind of blurt it out on there.
Yeah.
Or at least those snippets. There's something interesting with Renegade going on. I'm literally rereading the comic right now. Yeah. Something that doesn't add up.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. If you guys haven't, or if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We appreciate it.
Omar is trying to pull us back. Yes, but for sure.
Thanks for everyone tuning in. Omar, thank you for putting all this content here for us to talk about. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate
Love it.
Appreciate all y'all for sure.
Yeah, so we'll have videos out coming out Wednesday, and we'll do another live next Friday. You guys have a great night. I'm probably gonna go play some Fortnite. All right, y'all.
All right, have a good one, y'all.